Is Harold Lopez. The topic chosen by my group is about the economic measures that the Eurozone must have to avoid a crisis and how it affects this group Germany. Since a coalition of government has not been definite for the country leader of the Eurozone. Currently, the Eurozone is conformed by 19 countries and has a higher GDP than that of the United States, but is not considered the world's largest because the Eurozone is not a country. It has an economy and recovery through some business inversion increase and the manufacture is expanding. Everything seems to go very good, but there are risks that can lead to a crisis. For example, the aging and decrease of the Europeans, the subsidy to zombies company, and a strong hero. All this will be analyzed in this video. Welcome.
My name is Jose Ricardo Maecha Bustos, Group 4A. Will analysis to measure to take into account gradually to make economic and the monetary decisions to be implemented in the Eurozone. As we'll see, the Eurozone had a slow recovery during 2017, and this was due to the thrust of various sectors, so increase in the factors of production and manufacturing. It was also accompanied by global economic run and growth of new emerging markets to be taken into account, such as Argentina and Saudi Arabia. Will take into account German concentration on the political stability of the Eurozone, so seeking a coalition with the other political parties of their nation, but having problems with them. It should be noted that the Eurozone is currently in a comfort zone due to the socio-economic situation it's going to throw, but in the near future it could have problems due to the demographic factors and the commercial habits they are having between them.
Good afternoon. My name is Laura Vanessa Giraldo Campos. In conclusion, it is said that the global economy is in the year 2018 will grow before percent as projected. In the International Monetary Fund, with respect to the immediately preceding years, it is to be a ground. It is a ground that depends on the monetary and fiscal policies and of the exchange relation between the country is that make up the European Union and the United States. In the necessary for President Jay to continue normalizing monetary policies with the objective that the main central banks also do so if the Republican tax package is enacted, it will allow for an increase in the level of production, productivity, and the payment of wage or down. In this possibility that these levels will be delayed with the coming to power on the Democrats. Thank you.
Hi teacher, my name is Luis Miguel Mayorga. I consider what the countries that belong to the Eurozone have gone through a series of difficult of several years. Wholly, they have managed to advance. Wholly, the current political situation in Germany might represent a risk for the EU as there is no continuity of power or the ideas that they have been drawn of years ago. This generation uncertainty and the interest of other countries to take command is well known. I believe that while the EU there will always be continue that benefit and others that may be affected. But it is very important that they continue to building together and strengthen the European project in the face of the problem of economic division that might arise.
One of the hazards for the Eurozone are the bad financial habits, in particular the zombies companies that are those who can now cover financial expense with operation profiles. According to the International Payment Bank, the growth of zombies companies has raised at 9% of the total non-financial entities. At the same time, the black-lined loans of the banks, the Eurozone, reached 5% of the total loans.
We'll analyze it. What is the current state of the world economy, knowing that the International Monetary Fund forecasts a growth of 3.9 percentile between 2018 and 2019 in order to take into account the problems in which the Eurozone is located and see possible solutions. We must factor in the Eurozone will be estimated as the German political instability due to the different differences with the political parties themselves and the Putin is suspends its position as leader of the area. Will focus on different issues such as the average age of the workers, bringing demographic consequence to the future. Also, the export that it's made between the known zone that is of 75 percentile reducing due to supply abroad. And finally, the bad business habits generated by the so-called zombie companies because they drain the economy slowly by the default they present in the private sector.
Continue, the EU needs a political union. It means a strengthening of the democratic legitimacy of economic and fiscal decision making. A stronger participation of the national parliaments actually means a stronger sovereignty. It also means greater common decision making and, of course, implies a shared sovereignty. It needs to find the right balance between the sharing of sovereignty and the sharing of risks. Different economies, stagnation, unemployment, all these can cause even more exception among the most disadvantaged. That's where the debates on Brexit and immigration come from. Across Europe, you tend to further the borders but in Berlin-Herzen, a Dutch economy in volume. You can jump from one country to another, and depending on which side of the two you live in, sovereignty becomes a key factor in everyday life. Some countries in the Eurozone sometimes have considerable difference. The Schengen is to get everyone to agree. According to Christina Largety, director of the MFI, there is still a lot of work to be done in the banking union. There is much to be done in terms of currents of supervision and a clear delimitation between who does what.